are hot, hot. All right, let's go through the ingredients for the Southern style collard greens you're gonna love. Okay, first thing, I've got some organic chicken broth right here. I've got some apple cider vinegar, really good stuff. Now I got these two big bunches of collards, and I know it looks like a lot, but I'm gonna cut out the stems and they're gonna cook down and blah, blah, blah. I've got some onion right here to go with it too. And I've got some smoked turkey legs right here. I know, traditional is ham hocks, but I'm doing turkey legs. I think you're gonna like it, and those people who don't eat pork in your family are really gonna love it. In addition to that, I've got some olive oil right here. The top's falling off. I gotta get a new top. Maybe one of you guys could send me a top. I need a top. And then of course I got salt and pepper to season it with. So let's get all this together and let's get going. Okay, so I'm rinsing these off now, and you may want to go like in a couple stages because there's so many of them that may hold some of the dirt together. So I'm going to get these rinsed off, and then I'm going to do the rest of the batch. I would say switch your water about halfway through. That way you're not washing the other ones in the dirty water. And then what we're going to do, this is a little tedious but well worth it. You want to go down the sides here, and you want to cut out all of the stem. It is bitter. You do not want that in your greens, okay? Now a lot of people want to wash these before they chop them, but why are you washing stems that you're going to cut off anyhow? Makes no sense to me. So I like to go ahead and take all those stems off. Okay, so that turkey leg's been cooking for quite a bit now, and I'm going to go ahead and add the onions and the black eyed peas. Okay, so here's our black eyed peas we've been soaking overnight, and if you notice they've swollen up quite a bit. Kind of helps with the cooking process too. They cook a whole lot faster. I'm going to go ahead and add them in. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do when they're almost done is get this scum off of here. You don't want that in your black eyed peas. And that comes off pretty easily. Yeah, grab a couple onions, that's not going to hurt. Okay, now we're going to add our salt. We know how much the turkey has seasoned this, and we need salt. Okay, got our salt in there now. We'll give that a stir. Let that come up to flavor. And at this point, we're going to take this turkey leg out, and we're going to get all the meat off it, put it back in there. Okay, now we're going to add the onion in it, and I'm going to take about a half an onion here. And you can rough chop this. You don't have to do anything fancy, so. We go ahead and add that to our pot. Then I add a little bit of olive oil to that. And then we're going to kind of saute it until they soften up a little bit. Okay, those onions have come up to where they're softer now, and I just put in 2 turkey legs. And I put in a quart of chicken stock, but I like more in there, so I'm going to stick a little bit more in. You can use water for this. It just doesn't have the flavors. It just doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and put a splash of that apple cider vinegar. You don't want to use too much, just a little splash in there. Now, once this comes up to boil, which is really just a snap of your fingers. And there you have it. That snapping the fingers thing works, and now it's boiling. At this point, we're going to put our greens in there, and it looks like a lot, but it's really going to boil down. And then we're going to cook it down till they're tender. About 2 hours. Now we're going to reduce the heat to about medium and just kind of simmer it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the greens now. We're going to go ahead and taste it and see what the taste is and decide how much seasoning to put in there. So that doesn't need as much salt. Let's go ahead and put some in. We're going to go ahead and put some fresh cracked pepper in there. Now we'll go ahead and remove our turkey leg and get the meat off, get all the bones and all that gristle out of there. Boy, that's looking good though, isn't it? Oh my God. Makes you just want to eat it. It's like the county fair, those big turkey legs you see there. Okay, you can see those turkey legs are falling apart right now. Now what we want to do is get all that meat off of there, make sure there's no gristle, none of the skin, bones, any of that stuff. Gotta let it cool for just a second. Okay, so we got all this meat chopped up now, it's nice and fine. We're gonna go ahead and put it back into the black eyed peas. Okay, and it goes. all back in there. All that beautiful turkey, all clean. Okay, we're going to give it a stir. Get that all mixed in there. Black-eyed peas are almost done. Let's check out the greens. Just put the meat in here for the greens. Give that a nice stir. We'll check it for seasoning one more time. And then we're ready to eat. Okay, now the fun part, I'm going to eat some. So I'm going to get a little bit of the turkey in there. And I didn't cut these greens because I don't really like them cut. I like being able to tear them apart when I eat them. So let's give this a try. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. And the flavor makes up for the hot though. That's amazing. You may want to put some vinegar. Oh no, I put a little bit in it to cook it. Let's try the beans now. We'll get a little piece of that meat with it. They're perfectly cooked. They're not mushy. Let me show that to you. They're not mushy, but they're cooked all the way through. You've got to try this. You can be a Southern cook. It's not hard to do, and it's a whole lot better than a restaurant. Whether you're going to Cracker Barrel or wherever you're going, this is fresh homemade food, no chemicals. You're going to love it, and you're going to save a lot of money. Okay, so if you want to cook some restaurant quality recipes, you got to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. Put suggestions below of any recipes you want to see me do. Maybe you have a favorite restaurant. Maybe they do a recipe and you want to know how to do it. Put that in the comments section below. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. See you in the next one.